It's getting late. Why are you still here, girl? What up, DZ? Have you made up your mind? You wanna give me head tonight? Ah. I want you to hold it, and I want you to be for real, girl. Please, tonight. Ah, one of them nights. DC said he officially in the beef, he in the beef sector. I just want you to know that there ain't no alpha males over there, bro. I just want you to know that. You'll be probably the only alpha male over there. For Soldier, good morning. Can I finish the rest of it? Fuck it, let's go for it. Oh, 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 do, hey, tonight. Hey, first off, let's start off right. I want to say God bless to the chick that was twerking in that video. I don't know who I've been trying to find out who you are. I want to follow you on IG. I don't know who that chick is. DC, you say the video. Listen, I'm trying to find out who that chick is in that video. If somebody know her name. Anybody know that chick name that was twerking behind Paul Pierce? Find out who she is, yo. Yo, R.I.P. the Prince, yo. Sexy motherfucker. Sexy motherfucker shaking that ass. Okay, anyway. All right, all seriousness. So I've learned that Paul Pierce was fired by ESPN. Now they're not giving a clear understanding if it was all about the video, but it was like, we need a reason to get rid of this nigga. We found one. Fuck you. Get out of here. Right? If I get kicked out of YouTube, that wouldn't be the first. I think they just found the reason to fire Paul Pierce. So of course. But I wanna present to y'all an interesting thing. There's a host of NBA players and NFL players alike who do many things that should have either got them fired or removed from their team. See, this is the thing. Paul Pierce is a retired NBA player. He's a commentator for ESPN, right? The problem with this is that if it's because of the video, it's not because he's smoking weed, is it? Is it because there's women around and he's married? Is that what it is? That possibly what it is? I want to know if Paul Pierce came out as a trans woman, would he be fired then? I'm curious to know. What if, right? Or what if the party just had a bunch of guys, right? What if there was just a bunch of guys around and there was no women there? Would he have been fired then? Can't be because of the weed. He live in Calabasas. Marijuana is legal over there. All right. So it's not the weed. It's not because he's high. So it's definitely not it. Now, Could be because of CDC protocols. He's not wearing his mask. All I know is like this is my house. These is my bitches. This is my home. This is my party, and I'll cry if I want to. Is it because I don't got a mask on why you fire me? Am I quote unquote bad representation of the pandemic or the plandemic that you got out here because you don't want me to have fun without my mask on? Because I mean, if he gonna hit the blunt, he gotta take his mask off. So what you want me to do? Like party like on IG with his mask off? Because remember, I got a video right now with Cleveland Brown players celebrating their victory in the locker room with no mask on. Why weren't they? Okay, that makes too much sense. Do y'all know there's a long list of sports entertainers who weren't disciplined for cheating on their wife? What up, Logitech? If you want to criticize a player, wouldn't it be because, well, he's married, he should be around these women, right? But nobody's saying that. Now, of course, a few people, you know, the court of public opinion is saying that, but ESPN is not mentioning these things. Nobody cares about that, you know? With that being said, have we forgot about Tiger Woods? LeBron James, you know, he stepped out on his wife, you know, once. Kobe Bryant, Ray Allen, Carmelo. Yo, side note, big shout out to Lala for them titties on Power. Big shout out to Lala. For those who have not seen them titties on Power, I don't know which episode it was, but if you watch Power like I watch Power, we saw them things. Big shout out. Kevin Garnett, Brandon Marshall. Let me see if I can think of who David Beckham. He cheated on his wife. Shaq cheated on his wife. You know, we don't give a fuck if Kobe is not here. Kobe snitched on him. We're not criticizing. Oh, he didn't get fired for snitching on Shaq. You know, Jordan, Allen Iverson, Dwayne Wade, Antonio Cromartie, Eugene Robinson. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Like, what I'm trying to figure out is, are we mad at Paul for that? Or is it because he's just a black man smoking a blunt, chilling, having a good goddamn time on IG, and quote unquote, he's not being a good role model, even though he's a retired NBA player? Because, you know, God knows what Stephen A. doing in his house, right? I'm pretty sure, you know, Stephen A. Smith rolling up, probably getting high, doing his thing. Probably got some strippers lying around his shit too. He's not blaming the ball. Oh, some real shit. Like, are y'all mad because he was having a good time? Yo, DC, yo, don't Paul Pierce kind of look like world news and shit? He looked like he about to put the beam on somebody. Yo, I went back and watched it for the second time. So, yo, that motherfucker look like world news. Yeah, Shannon Sharp. Yeah, exactly. But in all fairness, Shannon Sharp does not have a bunch of women laying around his crib like that. I just think it's the fact of him having a bunch of women around. Because I guarantee you, I'm telling you right now, I don't think nobody ever said it. If it was a bunch of men in that house and not one woman around, they wouldn't give a fuck about what he was doing on IG. They would not care. 12 in the building. They wouldn't care if he had a bunch of men in the room. If they were all just sitting around playing dominoes, replaying one of the most greatest versus, ever done, Isley and Earth, Wind and Fire. They wouldn't care if they were just sitting around watching Ron Isley with that fresh ass, saying outfit on. They wouldn't care. They wouldn't give a damn. Let's just keep it real. A heterosexual man with a mansion in Calabasas, with a bunch of bitches laying around his house, with a thick ass light skinned chick behind her. I'm assuming she was light skinned, right? She was light skinned or she was white. I don't know. She had ass. Shout out to that ass that I saw behind Paul Pierce. With that being said, that's what they mad about. Because I'm gonna say it again, if Paul Pierce was a trans woman and he came out on IG and had a party to celebrate with a bunch of guys around, they wouldn't give a fuck. They wouldn't care. Think about it. Or let's go to the dark side, shall we? Welcome to the dark side. Where my page at? I'm hoping that y'all can hear me because I wasn't prepared to do this, but I was like, I wasn't gonna do it. I'm gonna do it though. Scroll, scroll, scroll your boat. Looking for a page. Now, let me know if y'all can hear me. There were non-black females, but there was black women there. With that being said, it was a chick. There was a chick with the blonde. She had a blonde weave in, but she was cute. I said, damn, that boy got all shades to this motherfucker. Damn, Paul Pierce, proud of you, boy. Anyway, or could it be that this is a shaming ritual? Because ironically, this happened on April the 2nd. And for those who keep up with Gematria, gematrianews.info, right? This happened on April the 2nd, right? What if this is a shaming ritual with strippers? All right? Because of Gematria, slavery, Tuskegee, nigger, boy, bus, February, Jesuit, all equal 42. And the Society of Jesus and Paul Pierce's name both equal 56. And if you keep up with Gematria like I do, 56 is a very important number because it's been contrived through hundreds of stories, as well as the coronavirus because it equals 65 and in reverse is 56. TV is also in Gematria 42. Ironically, this happened on April the 2nd, 42. Get it? He apologized though? What's special about April the 2nd? I will say this. If you don't know anything about Gematria, you don't really understand it. You have to keep up. I mentioned this before. April is the 4th month and the second day, 42. It's written out as 42. And in most cases, it can be written out as 2-4. That's how the calendar is written. Remember, the calendar writes it out that way. He ain't apologized. He laughed. And I think that's what it is. I think he just laughed. And I think that's a part of the idea. With that being said, keep your eyes open if they don't say. They might say something about he got COVID-19. And what they can do is they can go right back and say, hey, look at him. He was partying and shit without his mask on. Because, everybody's so brainwashed because COVID saves lives. Protect yourself with a mask and all this old dumb shit. Listen, some lady got threw off a plane because her 2-year-old didn't have a mask on. Ladies and gentlemen, last time I checked, you can't get on a plane without a mask. And if you don't have a mask, they make you put one on. I've been flying enough last year to know you can't get on a plane without a mask on. So you mean to tell me that Y'all have a story after story after story after story of people getting thrown off the plane because they don't have masks on. I'm starting to think that a lot of that shit is staged. Then again, I'm not gonna speak about the plane situation, but in general, I'm sick of all y'all asses. Like, yo, if you got a mask on, don't worry about if I got one on. Mind your business. I think people need to start getting smacked for that shit. Like, you wear your mask. Like, mind your fucking business. You got a mask on. No, you got a mask on. You good. Mind your business. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm sick of this shit. All of it. I wish every state just remove the fucking mandate of fucking mask. Just throw the shit away. Let's just go back to being normal. You catch it, you catch it, then oh well. You know? Y'all afraid? What y'all afraid for anyway? You catch it, you catch it. You know? It's just like having the flu, just like having a cold. You catch it, you catch it. You know how many of us are running around this motherfucker having unprotected sex? We diving in pussy raw. Y'all jumping on dicks raw. Nobody thinks, damn, I might catch HIV. I might catch herpes. I might catch AIDS. I might catch syphilis. The trick of whatever the fuck they call that word. And syphilis and all this other shit. Nobody be thinking really like, damn, what if? You motherfucker jumping out the fucking house with a mask on and then go fuck this random bitch you met at the club last night with no rubber. Am I making this up? That's how much of a joke this shit is. Now, I ain't knocking you for fucking no chick raw or lady if you get on a chick, get on a man's dick with no condom. I ain't knocking you for that. But can we kill this fucking mask bullshit, please? Can we move on from this? Can we end this? Just do our thing. We go back to being normal. You know what I'm saying? Do you? I'm looking at the bigger picture. I see the shit they doing behind the scenes. All of this shit is connected to one big thing that they're doing, and it's multiple things that they're doing. And y'all dumb enough to just fall in line. This is why I can't stand America. Y'all just fall in line with whatever they say do, you do it. Whatever they say is wrong to you. Whatever they say is right, it's right. They even said that in Tennessee, kids under the age of 18 can start getting vaccinated now. Y'all got enough elderly people vaccinated already? Y'all got enough 40-year-olds that vaccinated already? Y'all got enough 30-year-olds already vaccinated, 20-year-olds vaccinated? Now you just say, oh, just everybody under 18, now y'all can get vaccinated. What? Think about it. I saw a chick that said, I'm just going to do it just to play my parts. She said, I'm just going to do it because I'm going to play my part. It's not that she has to do it. She's not being forced to do it because of her job. Because I can understand if you're in the nursing field, this is how you want to make your money, I get it. You got to do what you got to do. Hey, do your thing. You know, cross your fingers and good luck. And you know what's happening is people start taking it, and for the last few months, people feel like, well, I don't know anybody had no issue, so apparently I'm gonna be all right if I do it. But that's the issue. You don't know what's gonna happen to you months from now. I'm sick of saying that. I'm not even gonna talk about that part no more. I just hate to hear people that don't have to do it and then you do it because you saying the shit that they say on TV. Oh, I just want to play my part. I just want to do it because I just want to play my part. I want to do it, I just want to get it over with. So I'm like, yo, you still can catch the shit after the damn vaccination. If that ain't some dumb shit. Now, maybe I'm wrong. I ain't heard none of these people in the mainstream media say this particular person or this group of people caught coronavirus or got tested positive for COVID-19 after they've been vaccinated. Am I right or wrong about this? I don't know. Look at this. 10 years later, now they got shingles after the vaccinations. I'll be the one to tell y'all, 2007, I got the flu shot. I got that flu shot in, I want to say it was October or November. It was around that time. It was cold. I got sick the second week of December. I couldn't explain it. I never had a cold, ever. I've never had a cold. When I say never, never had a cold. This was 2007. I've never had a cold. This was new to me. Yeah, I've had sinuses, but I ain't never had like a cold. You know the cold where if you go, you like breathe through your nose and it's like stopped up, like coughing up mucus. Like I ain't never had that problem. So it was new to me. Yo, I was waking up like I would wake up and I would literally just breathe through my nose and it was like, and it was a whole lot of it. But when I inhale, I'm coughing up like mucus. That's how bad it was. I barely could breathe. I'm shortness of breath, and I couldn't explain what this shit was. I know what it was now. I know what it was then. I mean, now compared to then in hindsight, right? But I got sick out of nowhere. I believe it was because of the flu shot. Now, with that being said, I took the flu shot many times because I just thought it was a thing to do because, you know, I'm a typical American nigga. I just do what the fuck what I'm told. You know, get your flu shot every year. Make sure you get your shots. You know, that type of shit. Because, you know, I was that Democrat, you know, like vote. You know, I wasn't a Democrat at the time. I was like, yo, vote for this, vote for that, and all that garbage shit. You know how it go. Long story short, what I tell y'all is that, listen, fall in line. That's what y'all do. Y'all want to fall in line, fall in line. Just don't worry about me and many other people. Stop worrying about me. Yeah, people are getting it after taking the vaccine. At that point, nobody's questioning it. So you know what that means? What is it going to do to you later? Are you what up, Mark? You want me to believe that they're just giving you something that doesn't do anything? Okay. You want me to believe that it's just a vaccine that does nothing? Is that what you want me to believe? It does nothing to you, huh? So you just taking a vaccine that just does nothing. It's not going to do any harm in the near future. But they tell you you can't sue if you take it. It's like you take it at your own risk. You don't think they were prepared for what may happen in the future? That's why they already said you can't sue us. Ladies, imagine a man coming to your house and tell you, hey, we're going to have sex with no protection. But if I get you pregnant, or if you catch a disease, you have to sign this form to make sure you can't do nothing to me about it. Would you do that? Men, vice versa, for a woman. Would you do that? Think about that. I don't care what none of y'all think. That's a red flag of a company, and I mean all three. If I don't have the right to do something about what you're telling me to take that's for me, and I can't do nothing in the long run, that's a problem to me. Period. This shouldn't be a problem everybody else, but it doesn't. They don't have a problem with that. I don't even care. Just give it to me. I just wanna I wanna play my part, like old girl said. I said, yo. And you know the sad part about it be like, these are supposed to be people that are intelligent These are people that graduated from my school, graduated top. I hate to hear people that graduated top of my class that sound dumb as fuck today. Like, how did you graduate top of the class? How are you supposed to be, quote unquote, on paper smarter than me? How? We're knocking on 40. You supposed to have been top of the class 20 plus years ago. And today, you sound like the nigga that got a fucking 1.1 GPA in the back of the class falling asleep. You sound like that nigga. Can't make this shit up. Just can't make this shit up, yo. Anyway, I'm gonna end it with this though. After naming all these players, Kobe, Tiger, Ray, David Beckham, the question we have now is Paul Pierce cheating on his wife too? After all, why would you have all these women in your house like that? I'll be the one to say it openly. If I'm married or with a girlfriend in general, I'm not going to be on social media with all these women in my house. Because what that does, it makes room for judgment on my marriage. And if I'm a public figure like Paul Pierce, that's not a good look. Now, maybe they have a situation where they're going through a separation. I get it, but this is the public opinion now. And they're going to throw you under the bus for that for the next few days. You're going to have to explain that shit. You shouldn't. You don't need to. But eventually, they're going to do enough talking to where you got to explain that. Unless your wife is fine with you having, fine ass light-skinned chicks in the back shaking and shit behind you. And whoever that girl is, can y'all please find out who she is? Please. Thank you. Anyway, with that being said, it's Huggie Pacino for the Huggie Pacino Effect. Like, share, subscribe. Remember, male and female are genders, man and woman is responsibility. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Pretty girls to the dance floor with that light-skinned chick. Let's have a twerking contest, pretty girls. Ugly girls to the parking lot. Get to the parking lot with Casino, goofy ass. Casino, good. That motherfucker was in the car with the gloves on. that nigga had some weird ass gloves on. And I forgot what the fuck he had on. What the fuck is you doing, bro? Yo, side note. if I catch any of y'all in traffic with gloves on and your mask on while you driving, because I remember Connecticut had that bullshit ass law they try to put on everybody, saying that you can't be caught driving without a mask on. Y'all remember that shit? Yo, I was out there. Listen, I was out there because what I do is I land in Boston and I drive through Hartford, Connecticut, Boston to Worcester to fucking the state line of Connecticut, Wilmette. I think that's the name of the city. Through Hartford, Connecticut, down to Stanbury, to NYC, and all that shit. Man, I'm driving through Connecticut like, I wish a motherfucker would pull me over. I was on my DMX shit. Catch me out here riding around without a fucking mask on. I'm invincible. Police ain't gonna tell me shit, nigga. Cause you won't pull me on without my mask on. I'm still listen. I haven't been pulled over by the police yet, so I haven't had the opportunity. But I'm trying. I'm trying my best. I've been speeding my ass off on the 240. I've been trying to get the police to just catch me, just so I could just when they pull me over, I go. I haven't had the opportunity. I'm hoping that I'm hoping that it turns out that way. Of course, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna have my wallet on the dashboard, but when they get to the window, before I even crack the motherfucker, as I'm hitting the damn button. Yes, sir. You think he ain't gonna let me go? He ain't got no choice. You think this motherfucker want my license? After that? Of course, I ain't got no mask on, no gloves on. And he better not tell me put one on. Because the first thing I'm going to say, bro, I'm not reaching for it. It's in the glove compartment. You want me to get the mask, you got to go in there and get it. You go on the passenger side door. I will put my hands through the window. You can open the door and let me out, get the mask. But as he doing all this shit, I'm like, hey, look, as you do all this, you know, now I'm not saying I got it, but it's a chance you taking. You know, instead of just doing all that, you'd be better off just saying, sir, can you just slow down? Thank you. Roll your window up, sir. All right, shit. Anyway, check it in, check it out. We gone. Till next time. To the next broadcast, we'll be casting broads. Shout out to my guy Mark, man, for the donation, man. Appreciate you, bro. Mississippi in the building. Thank you, bro. Who else is live right now? Oh shit, I gotta head over there. Hey, Sir King is live at Tofu Alley. I'm finna go check him out because I want to hear what they got to say. And yeah, man, let me be petty. Let me be petty. So Tracy lost her pages. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. I don't give a shit. Fuck Tracy. fuck that gorilla. Fuck that gorilla in the midst looking ass bitch. Cheap cake. Hey, what a gorilla looking ass bitch. Fuck her. Fuck Tracy. 50 years old acting like she 15. You a half a century acting like a fucking child. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. They mad, y'all. They mad. Fuck out of here. Hey, fuck Tracy. I'm gonna forever say this shit over and over and over and over and over. If I pulled up in San Antonio, you ain't do shit. You ain't do nothing. You'll forever be known as that. Forever you're known as that. Follow the YouTube guidelines. Quit doing dumb shit. You will get copyright strikes. Dummy. Goddamn dumb nigga. Copyright strike me, I will fuck you up. Ask him on them. Don't play with me. You better own some shit. You don't own your name. Don't copyright strike me. What Moneybag say? Don't play with me. Play with your pussy. Tracy ever had? When the last time she had a fucking man? When the last time she had a man though? For real, like I'm just saying, like I'm curious. When the last time Tracy had a man? Y'all do a lot of doxing. Is anybody doxed up with a boyfriend? Has she been married before? She ain't got no kids, right? Anybody ever seen this bitch with a man? Or a woman for that matter? Anybody ever seen her with a companion? A significant other? Anybody? I hear a lot of shit. Like she used to do hair, worked at this place called Supercuts. Anybody see this bitch with another man? In high school, I ain't gonna lie though. Listen, shout out to Tommy, man. Look, Tommy got these niggas right, man. The motherfucker. I'm like, bro, the nigga didn't say no name. If you ain't been, apparently them niggas got upset. Like, apparently, maybe y'all not, maybe y'all haven't been getting pussy before YouTube. That nigga didn't put no names on. Niggas just felt guilty as fuck. Like, you talking about me, nigga? I'm like, huh? I'm like, what? This nigga didn't say no name. Like, it's kind of like when motherfucker Rex said ugly, you ugly. The motherfucker just jumped out there. It was like, he talking about me. I'm like, goodness. What up, LTK? What up, bro? I'm talking about let's be clear. Like when the nigga said y'all ain't never got no pussy before YouTube and y'all was up under me, and I'll be like, bro, first of all, if you're a guy, let me just say this. I'm gonna throw my little 2 cents in and I'm gonna go. A lot of guys, let me drink some water on this because I want to be clear. Hold on, I want to be clear when I say this because I don't want to be offensive. Hold on. All right, so check this out. I'll just be clear in general. All right. A lot of men, let's just call it what it is. A lot of men come to YouTube and they have their issues with black women, right? And then there's men who have no problem getting women who have their fair share of opinions about them. There's men who have issues with women because they can't get them, can't fuck them, can't date them, or they're not being chosen. It's a big difference here. I fall into the line of I don't have no problem getting women. I don't have no problem fucking women. I don't have no problem dating women. And women don't have no problem getting with me. I don't fall into that line of niggas who are just on here mad at women because you can't get them, or you can't get no pussy, or you can't get no fucking companionship, or you can't get no fucking sex. I don't fall into that group. But there's a group of niggas, and I'm not gonna say no names. There are groups, and they're like separate type of guys that sprinkled around this motherfucker because men have gotten a voice, but a lot of them don't deserve them because their anger is in the wrong fucking space. So I can say for myself, before I was even a YouTuber, I had no problem getting women. During YouTube, this is why, if you notice, the older I get, I'm showing you. And women can't jump out there. That's why women can't just jump out there. How you trying to fuck me? No, you can't say that. I'm not thirsty. Women are thirsty for me. And I got the documents to prove it. I just don't do a lot of talking. Because I keep my business to myself. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. God forbid if I end up on a deathbed, it's about 20 motherfucking bras that's going to be put on Front Street. And about 15 of them send me naked photos that I've never asked. About 3 or 4 of them are married. But with that being said, I would never put their business out there while I'm alive. That being said, I won't put their business out there because I'm not that type of dude. I will also say this. There's a lot of men, and I'm going to say it again, there's a lot of men out here who are mad at women because you can't get them. And I'm a big nigga. I'm a big man. I'm fat. I might not be all that good looking, but goddamn, I ain't got no problem getting women. I don't give a fuck if you fat. I don't give a fuck if you light skin. I don't give a fuck if you white. I don't give a fuck if you, let's see, dark skin, skinny, petite, thick. I got a certain level of big girl. Like you can't be. Y'all see what the fuck I be posting and shit. You can't just be any size. Like yo, cut the bullshit. But anyway, no problem getting no women. So if I have my opinion, I just have my opinion. Don't get it fucked up. I can't speak for them other motherfuckers. What up, Fighters Jules? I can't speak for them dudes that's just mad at the world because they can't get no pussy. I ain't in the He-Man's haters club. I never was. I've been fucking since high school. It is nothing. There's nothing to brag about. To be real with you, I mean, what you fucked a woman. Oh well, women want to fuck you. Oh well. This is why I be tripping. Like dudes be out here. You know, the first thing a lot of these clowns like women, and women love me, and I get all the girls. Like, bro, this is YouTube. And I wouldn't give a fuck if you did get all these people around you in like in personal, in real life. Bro, they're women. The game is simple. What up, Bam? The game is simple. There's more women than men. We are a hot commodity. We have the pickings. And I know women don't like this, but we just keeping it real. We have the pickings of a lifetime. As men, y'all are outnumbering each other, so it's easy to pick from y'all. It is very easy to pick when you got 9 women to 1 man. Ain't no man alive can step into my circle and talk to me man to man and then try to tell me about how much pussy you get. And then want me to believe that you're on the same level as me. You're not on the same level as me. You ain't talking about shit because women like you or pussy you get. That ain't manhood. Pussy come, pussy go. Pussy is something that's easy to get. It is 2021. We got Tinder, we got POF, we got Facebook, we got IG. We still have MySpace. Black Planet is still alive. We got tags still out here. There's a thing still called Moco Space. And we have emails, we have YouTube, all these different ways to meet women, and you still could get out the house and actually go meet somebody. Why the fuck is any man impressed with the idea of, oh, I got some pussy yesterday? That don't impress me. So what? You can fuck 10 women in 1 week. And your point? Your point? Now let's take it back to 1997 when all you had was Black Planet. Most of y'all couldn't get a girl to save your life. You hear me? If you my age, you couldn't get a girl to save your life. You couldn't get a girl to kiss you on your cheek. You hear me? Come on, talk to me now. Or let's just go to 2000, right? This is 2000. I was 18. Let's just go to 2000, nigga. 2000, no, 18. Let's just go there, right? 18. 27-year-old women wanted me. 30-year-old women wanted me. And I was shy as hell when my first job at 15. That's why I'm going back to 15. My first job at Subway, bro. I didn't even know what to do with a 20-year-old woman that came to me. The more I look back on it in hindsight, I didn't think about it. But as I got older, I was a sick bitch. She knew I was 15 and didn't give a fuck. She didn't care. I didn't have a car. I just had a job at Subway. I didn't even call that girl. I was scared. I was like, she's 20, man. I don't know what to say to her. I'm just keeping it real, right? I'm 15. I don't know what to say with a 20-year-old girl. I didn't even know that was illegal at the time because it wasn't never frowned upon. older women talking to young boys was like a thing. Fast forward. Let's just keep it real. Some of you niggas on here just started getting pussy probably 2-3 years ago. And you 30-something. Come on, man. I was about to get out the Navy. But I know Mark Adams, right? Come on, man. Mark. One thing I know, listen, niggas in the military ain't got no problem with no pussy. Never have. Because they taught to be men anyway. If they didn't go in there as a man, it came out one. One thing I can say about that, if you weren't a man when you went in, you came out like one. Straight up. You dare say he wasn't scared shit. I was just like, look, come on, man. Like, man, look at the big picture, yo. We have a bad reputation for men on YouTube because a lot of these niggas really just niggas mad because they can't get no pussy. Or they trying to cater to it. Because we have a lot of Derek Jackson ass niggas around here anyway. Come on, this motherfucker. Yeah, your man should do this. He should do that. Buy my book. And when the camera go off, he calling the next bitch. Come on. See, this is the shit you don't like to hear. You don't like to hear this. Let's see, I'm just a humble dude though. I'll be like, yo, like y'all seen me on past like lives. Y'all seen me on lives, right? Y'all seen me get out there and like I'll approach a chick like, hey, what's up? Woo. I don't got nothing to prove. DC, you might not have seen it or remember, but you've seen me get down on a girl before on this motherfucker live before. Am I right? You've seen it, right? Come on, bro. Like, most of these niggas can't even show you that. Most niggas can't even show you that. I ain't got nothing to prove. It just was random. Like, hey, what's up? You hear me? Just random. Just a random moment. Come on, man. It was girls flirting with me, and when I went to go see Ricky. Does anybody remember Ricky live? Man, them girls were choosing. They were choosing. There were 2 girls up there next to us, right? Not to shit on Ricky, but they weren't thinking about him. They was hollering. They wanted to holler at me. Do you remember that, DC? It ain't on mine because my live was only 2 minutes, and I cut mine off because he was live. As Rec was streaming it. If Rec is here, he know because he was streaming it because he was like, man, this shit was dope. Just to see y'all two, beat up and shit. Come on, man. Man, them girls was choosing. It was 2 of them. Come on, man. Man, I'm finna go, man. I ain't got shit to prove to these. So yeah, if I come on this motherfucker, yeah, I got my opinions. That's why I'm insulted by years ago. I got thrown in this little pack of men who say they don't like, and there's some guys that I respect on here, like Minister Jap. Come on, man. Minister Jap ain't got no problem getting no women. His opinion, he stand firm on his opinion. Ain't got no problem getting no women. Come on, man. Jap ain't got no problem getting no fucking women. You could tell by a man's demeanor that if he ain't got no problem getting women. Some of these niggas too shy on here. Some of you niggas on here really ain't got no personality. Some of you niggas barely could read, barely could talk. So I know you ain't used to getting no hoes. You ain't used to getting no women or no bitches. You can't get any of the 3. And it shouldn't be hard to get hoes and bitches because that's simple. You don't have to learn how to read and write to get them. But to get a woman, you learn how to read, write, speak a coherent sentence and shit like that. You got to be able to know how to take care of yourself. Show them that you got your own shit together. You get what I'm saying? Can't even do that. I'm talking too much at this point. Like, we done went into a whole, I got to add like some other shit to this title. I done talked a little bit too much. We spoke a bit in the fucking parking lot with the ugly bitches. Like, anyway. Huggie Pacino. Check it in, check it out. Pretty girls and dance floor girls. Parking lot. We out.